Today we're going to be learning about uploading products. So in the last video we went through and we made some collections that the products are going to go into, and now today we're actually going to make the groups and the products that actually going to go into the groups. All right, so we're going to click on the products from the main screen, and it's going to bring you to all products. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click Add Product, and that is going to bring you to the Add Product screen. All right, so in here you're going to see a box for a title is very similar to the collections, and you're going to come here and you're going to upload your first product. So what I've done here is I've actually got everything all set for us ahead of time. So for these products, if you're first starting a store, you're going to be getting these products, your test products, from your competitors. And if you are doing it from your suppliers, then you're doing it from a spreadsheet that the supplier has given you. So these are just some examples that I've used here to get us started. And so the title is going to be what your customer is going to see, the product that they're going to click on your website. And so for example, our title here is the Intex Explorer K2 kayak. So that's going to be what the customer is going to see again. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to paste that on the top here. And I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to format, and I'm going to make this an H2 tag. And this is for SEO purposes. This is a good practice to do from the beginning because this is going to save you a lot of time. Otherwise, once you have like 1,000 some odd products uploaded, you don't want to come back here and have to do this for every single one. It's nice to do it as you go. So again, we're going to highlight that and do that as an H2 tag. Then we're going to come, and this entire thing right here is going to be the description. So we're going to highlight that, and we're going to copy and paste your description. Now again, this is for your test products. Once you get into SEO and optimizing, you're going to want to have some custom made product descriptions. But for the intended purposes of just doing a test store, this is fantastic for what you're trying to accomplish. So as you can see, we have all the details, we have everything here. Okay, so next we have up here, we have our product type, and as you can see, it's a kayak. So we're going to add kayak. The vendor is going to be Intex. Again, we're going to add Intex. Okay, so collections. Now these are only going to show your manual collections that you've made. Any automatic collections that you've made won't appear here until after you've saved the page. So what we're going to do is, to start, we're going to put this in featured. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come down here to tags. And if you remember, so this is a kayak, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this into kayaks because that was our tag from our other page. So it's very simple. So that's how we're going to tag it, like that. And then we're going to come down. All right, upload image. All right, products, Intex. All right, so now to upload images, we can either click once like that and hit choose, and it'll upload one at a time, or you can hit upload image. If you have multiple images, click, hold shift, click down at the bottom, and it will upload a group of pictures here. All right, I'm going to trash this one because it's the same exact as the other one. But there, now you have all of your images uploaded. So whatever image is in the forefront of your images here, as you can see, you can drag and drop them, this image right here in the big box is going to be the featured image, which means that it's the one that the customer is going to see when they first come onto your page. So you want that to be a good one. It's also going to be the image that is going to appear on your product listing ads for Google. So you just want to make sure that that is a good image for you there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Just gonna scroll down here a little bit to get our next piece of information. All right, so pricing, that's what your sale price is. And so that's gonna be $94.99. All right, your compare at price. Now, if you want the item to be on sale, like, so if you want like a strike through on the old price and you want this price, the $94.99 to be your main price, you're going to put, so I'd put something like $194.99. Now what that's going to do is, depending on the theme, that's going to do a couple of different things. It could have a strike through and then say price $94.99. It could say save $100. Depending, like I said, depending on the theme that you're using, this could do a couple of different things. But I like to do this on just about every product because I like the customer to know, that they're on sale. And Ernest will tell you the same thing. Psychologically, they are drawn to sales. So you want everything to be on sale. So just do that. Charge taxes on this product. I usually uncheck this. Simply because we don't charge taxes on products unless the product is sold in the state of your supplier. If it's in the same state, then you are obliged to charge sales tax. But that's a totally different lesson all on its own. It's charging taxes and nexuses. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the SKU number. I'm just going to copy paste that. All right, UPC. All right, so your SKU, your stock keeping unit is for you and the supplier to know what the item is. So when you send this out to your supplier, say a customer purchases this, or they give you a call on the phone, they'll say, I'm looking at 68307 EP, and you'll be able to look that up and know exactly which one it is. And when you send your order into the supplier, they will have this information as well. So that it's basically just language so that you guys know exactly what products we're talking about here. On to the next thing here, inventory policy. Now, typically, I don't like to track inventory. But you can choose. Shopify tracks this product, and you can choose the amount of products that you want it to display. And you can also, if it's out of stock, you can check this to allow customers to purchase when it's out of stock if you want to take back orders. But I pretty much like to just don't track inventory. This is a useful thing if you have a bunch of feeds that you're linking together, or if you have a virtual assistant that can go through and do all of this. But otherwise, I just like to click don't track, just for simplicity of use at the beginning. All right, so as we scroll down a little bit, we got the shipping. So we're gonna keep this checked because this product does require shipping. We're gonna enter the weight here, 32.1 pounds. International customs, since we're only shipping in the United States, we do not need to worry about this. Fulfillment service manual. What we can do is in settings down here in the corner in Shopify settings, you can set up automatic fulfillment. But we're not going to be doing that since we're going to be sending, orders via email to suppliers and doing all that sort of stuff manually, that we don't really need to worry about automatic fulfillment service. So we're going to leave that in manual. All right, and then you're going to see another piece down here that says variants. And this particular product does not have any variants, but the next product does. So I'm going to skip this for now, but I'm going to show you in just a minute what that's all about. And now we have next is the search engine listing preview. And so when you click this top piece right here, the edit website SEO, it's going to bring you down to yet another box. And so what this is your page title is simply the page title copied from the top of your listing. As you can see, they are exactly the same. The Intex Explorer K2 Kayak. So this right here is what is going to appear on your Google product listing ad. This is going to appear in Google when somebody sees your listing. And as you can see, here's a preview of exactly what it will show the customer. So here's your page title. And you could put something before this, whatever you really want to do. Or your meta description, you can leave that how it is, or you can put some sales copy here, whatever you see fit. And then you have the URL and handle. Now down here at the bottom, that's going to be this part right here in green. You just want to make sure that this part matches up with your page title and that there's nothing funky going on in there, because sometimes it is, especially if you have duplicate products. It will put some weird stuff on your handle. So you just want to clean that up and make sure it looks nice and professional. I'm just going to leave that for now the way it is, and I'm going to hit Save Product. There, and we have successfully created our first product. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to create one more, and I'm going to show you how to utilize variants, because odds are you're going to have some variants that you're going to be using in your store. All right, I'm going to scroll down and I have another product here. Same process again, guys, is we have our title here. I'm going to paste this in, highlight it, H2. There we go. Product type, it's another kayak. And you notice that now, since this is our second product, in the last one, it didn't have anything to add. Now we can add something because it's been populated. So we can simply click that now. Each time, if we have a kayak, that will pop up. Vendor. All right, this is a new vendor. This is perception. All right. Again, collections, you could put this wherever you want. We could put it in featured again. We could put it in bestsellers. I'm not going to put it in anything for now. Let's see here. Now tags. This is another kayak. So remember our tag for that was kayaks. Boom, there we go. All right, next thing. All right, perception. All right. So perception 1, 2, and 3, and perception variant. All right, here we go. So now we have all of our images uploaded. Don't forget our description here. There we go. Looks great. All right. All right, we've got our SKU, our UPC, 9-digit code. Now again, the UPC, some suppliers will supply this, some suppliers do not, but don't worry if suppliers do not offer barcodes, because we're going to show you in future videos how to ignore unique product identifiers in Google Shopping to upload to Google. So don't worry about that if your supplier does not have barcodes. All right, the price on this is $5.49. Compare at price, and we'll put $6.99. Untick. All right, same as before. Don't track inventory. Require shipping. It's 42 pounds. Manual fulfillment. All right, now variants. All right, guys. Now, when you click on Add Variant, you're going to see that there's a box that pops up, and it gives you some options. So the first thing we're going to do is that you notice that we had a couple different colors here. We had our blue and white, and then we also had like a purple and white. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to say option name. We're going to say color, and that's going to appear here. Okay. So now we have option values, separate options with comma. It tells you exactly what to do. So all we're going to do is we're going to put blue/white, comma, and that's going to make that go in. And then we're going to have purple/white, comma, and that's going to make that pop up. Okay, but then we also have two different versions of this. You can get it in a 9-foot model, but you can also get it in a 9.5-foot model. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to add another option. I'm going to call this length. And then again, so 9-foot, comma, and 9.5-foot, comma. All right, and so now we have, 4 different choices that we could really have. You have your blue and your white color, your purple and white color, and either a 9-foot or a 9.5-foot length. So there you go. You have a bunch of different options, and now you can come down here, and if the product has different prices, let's say that the purple and white was more expensive than the blue and white. Let's say that it was a $50 upcharge for the purple and white for whatever reason. Then we would come down here and that would be $5.99. Sometimes, you know, if you have different, you know, colors, lengths, it's more costly. Actually, I think the correct way to do this would be to make the 9.5 foot version more expensive for the length. So we'll do $5.99 on that. $5.49 there. There we go. And now, so we have different SKU numbers. Now pay attention here, because we want to make sure that our SKU numbers still match up with the supplier, that we're able to know and they're able to know what's going on. So I would definitely change these numbers instead of 751, 752, 753, 754, because those very well for the supplier might be other products. So I would come and I would change this back to a 1, like on each one. And then I would say this is 9, or so I would say like blue, white, 9. Let's say blue, white, 9, 5. And then we'll say this is purple, white, 9. And this is purple, white, 9, 5. That way, when we come, we can, when we send this to the supplier, you don't necessarily need to use this exact number, but what you can do is put, you know, 106751, and then say, specify purple, white, 9.5 foot length. And you can specify that. This is just for you so that you can separate it and know which one is which. And again, these might have different barcodes depending on each one. You can fill those in if your supplier gives you different barcodes. All right, and again, we have our edit website SEO. As you can see here, everything looks good. This looks fine. And there we go. And now we have our second product. There we go, guys. And that is how you upload products to Shopify.